Google and search for 10 famous things from Italy. The first will be pizza, the second will be pasta, and the third will be Vespa. That's how famous it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rev Explorers. I am Abhinav Bhatnagar, and today we have with us the 2021 Vespa ZX BS6. Special thanks to AutoSole Dapodi for providing us this scooter for the review. If you are looking for any Piaggio product, whether it be Aprilia or the Vespa, you can visit their dealership and they'll provide you the best offers. They are present in Dapodi as well as in Vakhrewadi, and they're keeping your safety in mind. If you are new to our channel, subscribe to us and ring that bell. We are also present on Instagram. The handle will be right over here. So if you have any doubts or any queries, you can ask us there and follow us as well. Now let's begin with the review of the Vespa ZX BS6. The Vespa is available in 5 different models. 4 of them have round headlights, and the top one, the VXL, has a LED round headlight. Now this one is the ZX variant, so it is the second top variant, and it gets 7 different colors to choose from. The 5th variant, that is the SXL, we'll do it later because it has the square headlight, and the top variants of Vespa get 2 engine options, 125cc and the 150cc. The ZX is available with only 125cc engine. So in the front you have this round halogen headlight with bulb pilot lamp. Along with that are body mounted turn indicators, which are halogen turn indicators, and with that is an aircraft derived hydraulic single side suspension with anti-dive technology. With that is a 11-inch alloy wheel with 110 by 70 section tire mounted on it, and then you get a 200 mm disc brake in the front. Now this 125cc scooter gets combined braking system. The Vespa carries its retro look and looks really classy from the side as well. Now, as I have already said, the ZX variant has the most amount of color options available. The seat is decently padded, it feels slightly stiff. The saddle height is 770 mm. I can easily get both of my feet on the ground. So if you are above 5'5", you can easily ride the scooter. Along with that, you have decent amount of knee room, and if you are taller than 6 feet, you should go for the SXL variant. In the front, you have a locked storage unit, and then you have this hook coming out from the seat to hang your bags. The ground clearance of the scooter is 155 mm, which is decent enough for city usage. You can take it on rough patches as well, no problem at all. And the weight of this Vespa is 115 kg, which is good because this is a complete metal body. The seat is a single seat with slightly step up for the pillion, and then you have a 21-liter boot space. Now the ZX variant does not get any boot light or a USB charger. It is available on the VXL variant or the SXL variant. Along with that, the fuel tank capacity is 7.4 liters. And this scooter gives you a mileage of somewhere around 47 kmpl, which is claimed, so you will easily get somewhere around 42 kmpl in the cities. For added comfort, at the rear you get dual effect hydraulic shock absorber, which is 4-step adjustable, and then this scooter is powered by a 124.5cc 3-valve SOHC engine, which is air cooled and is fuel injected. It is mated with a CVT gearbox and delivers a maximum power of 10 PS at 7500 RPM and a peak torque of 9.5 Nm at 5500 RPM. With that, you have this chrome plated side hung single barrel exhaust. Let's check out how it sounds. At the rear, you get a 10-inch alloy wheel with a 120 by 70 section tire and a 140 mm drum brake with CBS. Tail end, you have this retro looking bulb tail light with bulb turn indicators. Now let's check out the instrument cluster. So it is a very basic instrument cluster. You have this analog speedometer, then you have the analog odometer, and then you have the analog fuel gauge. Along with that is a small display for time and date, and on the top you have multiple indicators for turn indicator, high beam indicator, and your DRL indicator. With that you have engine malfunction indicator. Now coming to the handlebar, on the right hand side you have the cell start switch. Now this is a dummy switch, because in the VXL and SXL model you get a button over here. And on the left hand side you have the headlight control, the turn indicator control, and the horn. So it is a very loud single tone horn. These mirrors are also good. You get many chrome garnishing on the scooter to make it feel retro. The mirror have a rubber cladding around it, but then it has the curvature so that the blind spot is removed. So they are good for city use. Now let's get going on the Vespa ZX BS6. And before you go on a ride, don't forget to wear your helmet and follow all road safety rules. This scooter is a style statement in India, and it might look slightly small due to its design, but it is accommodating. Two people can easily ride on the scooter. The seat is good, the posture is straight, there is enough foot space in the front, and the saddle is also decently padded for comfortable city commute. The engine is really subtle and refined. There are no vibrations as such. However, I felt that the 125cc motor is not really a performance motor. It gets a good initial pickup and pulls well till 60 km/h. After that, it's more or less on its top end. The power delivery is very linear. The scooter takes its own sweet time even when you pin down the throttle, making the ride smooth and comfortable as there are no power surges. In fact, the exhaust note of the Vespa is slightly different than the other scooters. The Vespa gets combi braking system with a drum brake in the rear, which is actually powerful because when you press the rear brake, both of them are applied. The front disc is also good, has a good bite, but both the brakes miss out on feedback, which is an area of improvement for Vespa. The ride quality is absolutely premium. In fact, the handling is also good. The handle feels really light and the scooter is easy to maneuver. The suspensions are softly sprung and hence the scooter just glides through rough patches and bad roads. They keep the comfort as well as stability maintained. The Vespa has a good build and finish. Everything on this scooter is premium. They have designed it with a retro touch and it looks good. For that matter, the engine is also very smooth and refined. Our ride with the Vespa 125 has come to an end, and it is a very good looking scooter with a very smooth engine. Now for this scooter, for these good looks, you have to start from 93,000 and it can go all the way up to 1.22 lakhs ex-showroom Delhi. So the choice is yours. Which 125cc Vespa would you like to have? And we can definitely say that this is the Activa of Italy. So with that said, our review has come to an end. I hope you did like this video. Do give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss out great content from Rev Explorers. We are also present on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Our handle will be right over here. So go ahead and follow us there. And if you have any doubts or any queries, you can leave it in the comment section below or directly get in touch with us on our social media pages. We'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, stay home, stay safe and ride safe. Bye bye.